Hi guys. Boy, it's been a while, huh? If you're a member of the CBV AU page, then you already know that we've had a lot going on in our lives over the past few months. My husband had some pretty serious medical issues that he was dealing with. He had a heart attack in September, had to have then he had a gallbladder attack that put him in the hospital. And because it followed so soon after the heart attack, they weren't able to take the gallbladder out, had to put a tube in his side to drain the infection from the gallbladder. He walked around with that for months. He has finally had the gallbladder surgery. The stent has been put in his heart. So everything there, knock wood, so far we're doing good. My daughter and her daughter had moved in for 8 months. While she was going through her divorce, and that is now final, and just this week they moved into a new place of their own. The friends that we boarded our horses with, due to health issues of their own, made the decision to sell the farm in December, and so our horses had to be sold. So it's just been one thing after another. The good news is I cannot have full-size, like quarter horses, Appaloosas, anything of that type here, because we don't have enough acreage according to the zoning laws, which are 4 acres per horse, which is absolutely ridiculous, because I know people in Oklahoma and Arizona who have horses in, much smaller enclosures, and a lot of show horses are stalled up all day long, which I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I just think 4 acres per horse is a ridiculous amount to ask for. Anyway, someone who knows how very, very much I love horses and knows how depressed I was after I had to sell my Aussie, and that person shall remain nameless at their request. No, it was not Victoria. I know some of you have been wondering about that, and as good of a friend as Victoria is, and I know she would do absolutely anything for me if I asked. This gift did not come from her. It came from someone else. I was gifted with a check in January, shortly after my birthday. Speaking of horses, there goes my clock. And I was able to buy a mini horse who is now in my backyard. He can be classified as an emotional support animal. He has a full ½ acre that's fenced in that he can run on, so he has more than enough room. And so I am thrilled that my husband's health is better, my daughter's divorce is final. I have this new little guy in the backyard that I can go out and spend all day, every day with if I choose to. It's been a little rough to do that lately. I'm still out there at least 2 hours a day. But our temperatures, the full month of February, we had below zero weather, and I mean well below zero. And even this morning, it was 25 below when I got up. But the sun is shining, so there's always good news. Anyway, also in January, shortly after my birthday, I received a gift of scent shots, which I have not melted yet at all. Well, I take that back. I melted half of one of them. With everything that's been going on, I melt as I can. Hopefully that will become a daily thing again. So let's see how rusty I am at doing this, and I'm going to give you a cold review this time around. So I received Aquilina Blue Sugar. Now this is Ashton's favorite scent, or one of. I know she has the room spray of this for her car, and I really, really like this one. It's very sugary, like cotton candy sweet, but there's just a hint of men's cologne in it, which I know sounds like a very, very strange combination, but it really is wonderful, and it has an excellent throw. And forgive me if I'm sniffling. Everybody around here, I'm sorry, I got a hair in my eye. Everybody around here has head colds, the flu, whatever. It's just that time of the year. There may be a few scents in here that I've reviewed before, but if I have, it's been a long time ago, so I just didn't bother to take those scents out. Orange Key Lime. Now everybody knows I am a huge citrus lover, and this is fantastic. It smells very, very much like sweet tarts to me. And I cannot wait to melt that one once our weather warms up, which at the rate we're going might be June. And I'm not kidding. I mean, we've had that happen. Pumpkin Blueberry Crunch. I think I reviewed this one in the November Melts reviews. I think. I'm pretty sure I did. This is awesome. If you're a bakery lover, this is a must try. Now, I unlike a lot of other people, I am so sorry, but this hair is driving me batty. It's probably a horse hair because I was out loving them up a little while ago. Unlike a lot of Victoria's customers, I am not a huge fan of the blueberry scent, typically. In here, the combination of the blueberry and the pumpkin with that crusty note is so wonderful. The Hunger Games, I'm sorry, also, I did not write down what the scent combinations are in any of these. This is very perfumey. I get apple. And I believe that, I could be mistaken, but I think this might have DKNY Delicious in it. Don't take my word for that. Look the description up if you really want to know what it is. Lately, I have become so much more a bakery fan than I've ever been. I don't know what to attribute that to. If it's menopause or what it is, my nose has changed so much in the past few years. So I lean definitely more towards the bakery scents, and a lot of the fruity scents, the perfumey and earthy scents just really aren't my thing so much anymore, but I will still try to give you an honest opinion of them. Butterscotch Pecan Pie, now I have had this one before, and it is so good. If you like sweet potato pie, definitely give this one a try. It smells, right now it smells just like Werther's candies or a butterscotch candy. I'm not getting a whole lot of the crust note out of this, but I do know it comes out more once it goes in the warmer. Again, very, very similar to sweet potato pie, but you don't get the marshmallow scent that I get with sweet potato pie. Crackling Birch, I know I've not had this one before. I believe this is one of the ones that Jandry really likes. Between the horsehair and the dog hair, I don't know. This is very woodsy, but cologne-y at the same time. Now, does it smell like birch to me? No. We have a lot of birch trees in this area, and I cannot say that this truthfully smells like birch. It does smell somewhat woody, but there's also a cologne note in there. I think this would be wonderful for anybody who likes masculine scents, or perhaps like if you have a man cave in your house, or your husband has an area where he likes melt scent shots. I would give that one a try. Apricot Freesia. Now this one I know is one of Bailey's favorites. And again, my nose has changed considerably over the years. I have never been a huge floral fan. I became more of a floral fan once I started ordering from Victoria. And this is a floral that I think I'm going to thoroughly enjoy. I get more of the apricot than anything else at this point in time. And Victoria's, oh, there was a little bit of the freesia. Just a hint. This one is going to be very, very pretty once spring finally arrives. The apricot in here smells exactly like a really juicy apricot to me, or like apricot baby food. Fluffy Towels type. This is nice. Again, one of those very clean type scents. It smells like a highly scented dryer sheet or laundry detergent. And I think this one will be excellent on cleaning day. Based on what I'm smelling right now, I also think this is going to be an exceptionally strong throw. So this will be tried in minimal amounts when I do burn it. Green Apple, I know I have had this years ago when I first started ordering from Victoria, and I preferred the Macintosh apple at that time. But now, this smells better to me. Not that it smelled bad then, I just preferred the sweeter Macintosh apple to this. This does still smell sweet to me, but there is a hint of tartness to it. And I get a little bit more in this one of a scent that smells more like the peel. So I'm excited to try that one again. Whistling Dixie, I know I've had this one 2 years ago. And I actually think I may have reviewed this one when I first started doing reviews. Very, very sweet. A slight hint of perfume and something floral. It's a hard scent for me to describe. I would imagine, and maybe it's only because of the name, that this is what a really warm summer night in the South would smell like. Just that really sweet floral. Sunshine Kiss. I've not had this one before. This is yummy. It's very creamy and fruity. Again, I'm not sure exactly what the scents are in here because I did not write any scent descriptions down. I think I'm picking up a little bit of apple, maybe. But there's a really nice, almost like Cool Whip scent behind this. I'm really excited to try that one. The fruity scents have become, like the bakery scents, among my favorite. Peanut butter and strawberry jam. Now, peanut butter and jelly is one of my favorite scents from Victoria, which came as a real surprise to me because I'm not like a huge peanut butter and jelly sandwich fan, but this one is okay to me. I do smell the peanut butter, but I've had Victoria's strawberry jam before, which I expected to be extremely sweet, almost like a strawberry sauce. But I get a weird salty note from the strawberry jam on its own in scent shot form and in here. It's very, very yeasty smelling to me, like salty and yeasty. So I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that one. I will try it because we all know how different they smell once they go in your warmer. And if I don't care for it, then I'll pass it on to Ashton for her new house. Bamboo and grated ginger. This is also one. Yes, I've had this before, and I was surprised at how much I liked it once it went in the warmer. Right now, it's nice. It's floral. It's green. Semi-sweet. I guess I would consider this, again, more of a spring-type scent. And another extremely strong thrower. Lemon blueberry cheesecake strudel. This is really nice. I'm getting more of the lemon and the strudel than I am the blueberry right now. There is a hint of the blueberry in the background. I'm sure that will come out once it goes in the warmer. But right now I'm just getting a really nice tart lemon, almost like lemon bars, and then that crust note. So I really like that one. Another I'll be anxious to melt. Sorry, I'm picking up the wax I'm dropping all over the table. And I'm sorry if I'm rushing, but I've got things I need to do. Sorry. And I know that YouTube only allows you to upload so much, at least with my camera. White chocolate raspberry cookie. Now, I am a huge, huge, huge fan of Victoria's raspberry scents. To me, they smell like a true fresh raspberry, seeds and all. And the combination of the creaminess from the white chocolate in here is wonderful. So, another that I cannot wait to try. Kind of smells like a raspberry sherbet. Sort of. But then I am getting a cookie note in there, a very definite cookie note. Strawberry shortcake. Victoria could not believe it when I told her that I had not yet tried this scent because it was one of the first ones I believe ever added to her line. And this is great. I really like her strawberry scent. There we go with dropping more wax again. And again, I'm getting a little bit of a salty note, but that might be left. I might still have that in my nose from the peanut butter and strawberry jam. I'm not sure. But I'm anxious to melt this one too. I don't know if I've ever eaten a strawberry shortcake where it has any type of salty note. I know some people will eat strawberry shortcake on more like the homemade Bisquick type bread, or whatever you want to call it, cake. So I would imagine that if that's what you're used to, that's what this smells like. Now I'm typically the kind who, I eat it on the yellow sponge cake, which is sweeter, but that does smell very good. Lavender pumpkin, I'm sorry, I am just not a big fan of Victoria's lavender. It's a little too earthy for me. This one I might be able to tolerate though, because what I'm getting out of the pumpkin is more of a pumpkin spice, almost like a pumpkin pie scent. I'm getting some cinnamon and those kinds of notes out of there, and that's actually predominant. So I will definitely give it a try. I won't write it off. Hanky Panky. This is really nice. Again, not huge on the perfumey type scents and that type of thing, but this one is really good. Very sweet, very, very feminine, and fruity. I like that one a lot. That's going to be really good in a bedroom. This would actually really be nice in a little girl's bedroom too, I think, because of that fruitiness. It doesn't smell too grown up, but yet it doesn't smell too childlike either. It smells like a teenager. Black raspberry vanilla. I really like the creaminess that the vanilla adds to this. I know that there are so many people who, like with the blueberry scents, are huge blackberry fans. Unfortunately, I think I blackberried myself out when I first started ordering, because even though I still like it, I don't like it as much as I once did. And if I smell it for too long, it almost actually makes me a little sick to my stomach. It's like when you overeat your favorite candy when you're a kid and then you can't eat it for another 10 years. That's kind of what I get out of the blackberry scents now. But because of the addition of the vanilla in there, I really like that one. And that one does have a little bit of a perfumey note again. Almost done. Dutch Apple Crunch. I had this, I believe, was in one of the first orders, Sunshot orders, that I ever got from Victoria. My first actual order was a 8-ounce sample pack. I really like this. It's cinnamony, but there are also some other spices in there. And then it's a really warm apple scent. Like a Dutch apple pie or like a apple strudel. I don't know how else to describe it other than warm. If you like apple cobbler, I would give this one a try. This one is a little less spicy, I think, than the apple cobbler, or a little less cinnamony. And the apple is very, very sweet in here, so I am extremely excited to try that one again. And last but certainly not least, Brenda's favorite, Vermont Honey Apple. Now this is the one scent that I have melted, and I melted it shortly after it got here at Ashton's request because she instantly fell in love with this scent. I believe it's a Bath & Body Works dupe. I have not smelled the original version, but this is really, really good. Now, Ashton got more apple out of it. I actually smell more of the honey. And this is a true honey scent. Some of the honey scents to me smell more floral-like. This smells more like an edible honey. And it was wonderful once it went in the warmer. So, that's it, guys. Again, life is hectic. I now have this little mini horse to take care of in addition to my 3 dogs and my sign business and everything else. So the weekly wax melts will no longer take place. It's just become way too hard for me to do that. But I will do a review whenever I'm able. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.